Ah! All right, Joe,
Ah!
let's get into this. Welcome back to another episode of the Jovial Pursuit Podcast. I'm your host, Jovi, with my co-host, Brandon. Brandon, it's been a week. How you?
Yep. I'm amped today. I'm up there. There's a whole bunch of nonsense.
I didn't know Pete Hegseth was from your state.
I don't like him. I don't like Peter Hexa.
Yeah, no, because we like Peter. Peter, he's a
Hey, oh yeah.
Peter is good. We like Peter. We don't like Pete. We don't like Pete.
Can we? Who's the guy? Like, it's a red flag to me. Like, if your name's Peter, right? What makes you be like, I would like to be called Pete? Like, just doesn't that feel weird? Like,
At his big age, absolutely feels weird.
yeah.
Because Pete is an adolescent name.
I would like to start. Yeah. Oh yeah. I would like. Oh, that's a reference.
There you go.
I would like to put some feelers out there to the internet world. I want to call him Petey, like Petey Hegseth. Like
no, because Petey Pablo.
Oh, yep. Okay.
Well, you know what? I don't really stand with that man a whole lot. So actually, call Petey. I'm like, now that I think about it, he's done some wild stuff from what I've heard, and yeah, actually, Petey
really
fine. Yeah, no, bro, he's not around anymore for a reason. Although he had some bangers. North Carolina, throw your hands up, take your shirt off. Man, that bop. I love seeing him in Drumline. That threw me off.
Yep.
I was like
the double take. Like, wait, what? What?
I could have swore I was just listening to him on the radio.
Yeah.
That's not what I would play at a marching competition, personally.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I would. There's a lot of good hip hop bangers that do great with marching band.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, Petey, get your stuff together, bro. Get your drinking under control. There's programs for you.
Yep.
Actually, the government's canceling a lot of programs, so there
used to be programs for you, PD. There used to be programs for you.
Like Amazon sells the chips. We could, buy them. We'll hand them out to you from time to time. Good reward system. But bro, you gotta get your drinking under control. I shouldn't see you at a press conference taking little nips out the glass. I'm like, that's not water. That's not water.
Don't do this, Pete. Don't do this.
Cause you don't after a nip of water, you're not satisfied like that. That's the burn of vodka.
Yep. You know that man's probably like, we're going to war with Iran. I just need some of this right now. I'm here. Speaking
of war with Iran, let's get back to Ted Cruz getting dog walked.
That has to be like the moment where you're like, I should probably quit politics right now. Like, I made it through the whole, like, I went to like the Caribbean, with my family when my state froze
and people like died.
Yeah, I made it through that, but I can never come back from Tucker Carlson dog walking me for an entire episode. like from start to finish, Tucker had you and you never got out of it.
Locked his number, dude. I need to know what the background beef is. I need to know why Tucker had such a vendetta toward him, because he treated him like an opponent, not like somebody in the same party. He put hands on that. He put verbal hands on that man. He's like, what? One of the questions was, is the current state of Israel the same that's written about in the Bible? And the way that he talked Ted Cruz down from that, it's like, is that really the hill you want to die on? Because that's not what's in there.
Is I where's Ted Cruz's PR people? Because they should have been like 5 minutes into that thing, be like, "Oh, Ted, we got a call. It's an emergency," and then get him out of that room. And then he's like, "What was the emergency?" Like, you were getting killed. Like, I have to do something.
You were the white flag.
Yeah, like,
Get off of Get off.
like, no.
I needed Joe Rogan to commentate. I need him to be
yeah, Joe.
Yeah.
Joe just watch the whole thing and be like,
take another big hit. Ted, get up.
It was so bad.
I'm not gonna say this too many times. So hear it now. Good job, dude. Applause. I'm a man who likes debate. I think you know that, Brandon.
Yeah. Yep. I'm aware.
The spectacle that was put on. I'm like, okay, you're really going at it.
Dude,
no outs, bro. No outs.
And he kept trying. Like he took every piece of bait that he put out there. And it was like, there's no way you're never winning a presidential debate ever again. Like,
how he had to begin with is embarrassing.
Yeah.
All right, no. Let's double back real quick because Texas. How did he make it back after that whole fiasco? He left you guys high and dry while he was like, my family, though, they're going to sit at this resort living lavish. Oh, and then when I'm called out, I'll come back. I was going to stay. Low key, though, I was going to stay. But then constituents started tagging me on Twitter, and I'm coming back. I just had to make sure my family was good.
Oh, yeah.
You were not. So I would like to know, Texas, how did he make it back?
You know, that man's in the airport throwing a fit like, I don't want to go.
I'm big mad.
Yeah, like, you can't make me. I don't want to go home. This is nice here. This is cold.
Oh I'm like, I get paid. I gotta do my job. Just him in first class.
just
sniveling that after ass whooping cry. Just
dude, I don't know what the Tucker's beef is. Maybe he's just like, listen, I was here for y'all, and like Fox was like, hey, push the election stuff, push it.
Scapegoated.
And then y'all like left me out here to dry. Whatever it is that you.
Okay, the one point that Ted had, the one point in all of it, 99 hits to 1. Man, you really do be sticking up for Russia a whole lot. Where I'm like, man, because
you're not wrong.
You actually
not wrong.
I'm like, okay, you got one counter punch. That was the highlight of Ted's show, right? Like that
was it. Yeah.
But I was like, damn, okay, that was a little fight back. Honestly, desperate swing. It connected.
Oh,
yeah. And I hit him on the chin. He was like, oh, okay.
Get out of here.
Now immediately back to this.
Yeah.
It was
it was kind of it was like the equivalent of like when Elon was like, Donald's in the Epstein files, and then like walks it back because he's like, he was gonna take away my money. He was gonna take away my money.
Quiet for a little bit.
Well, yeah, I'm sure.
I don't trust his drug test. Honestly, I don't trust your drug test. You tried to use that as a big old until you do a defamation lawsuit against the New York Times. Nah, I know that's fake.
Yeah,
that's fake.
Interesting. Your drug test says it's all clean, but it also says you're a 4-year-old child. So I don't know where you got this sample from.
From the sun, dude.
Yeah, like,
that man be on ketamine, and it
yeah.
says 0%, but you have it prescribed. I'm
Yes.
confused.
Yeah, the little chainsaw buddy, little chainsaw buddies out here like helping him out.
Bro, I tell you what, America, I'm praying for y'all. Oh shoot, let's get into the week.
All right.
So quick recap. Anything of highlight outside of the daily atrocities we see?
This, you do realize like this is quickly like with how this year is going, this has become a podcast where it's like turning into just chuckling about like, look how bad it's getting. It's like the two old Muppet guys. Like, they're like no, everyone else is like, this isn't something to laugh about right now. We're in trouble, and we're like, we got nothing better. Like,
I need to insert one of our episodes into Chat GPT to turn it into the Muppets.
Yeah. You totally should.
Make us old too. Oh, dude, that's truly what it's been. Like, we try and like not stay on the topic, but America's mental health is in a bad state. And we're doing what people with bad coping mechanisms do. We laugh.
I would argue it's a pretty decent coping mechanism because, like, when we're not laughing about it, we're out here. Like, I'm a therapist. Like, I actually like I'm out here doing the work of helping.
True.
You're out here doing the work of helping without a license. You know, you're out here.
No,
like, so we chuckle.
Pharmacist, psychologist.
You should put up like a cardboard stand and just be like, hey,
therapy, $5 in a crayon.
Yeah.
The money sign is backwards.
Yep. Be like straight up. Hush.
Yeah. I'm paying for literacy courses.
Shut up.
I'll beat you up. Do you want to do that instead? Because we can fight. Go to the immediate bully tactic.
Yeah, just go right back.
I can't read. I'll beat you up. Throw in.
Nah, I mean,
oh goodness.
How was your Father's Day?
Simple.
Yeah.
Long and short, on the broke side right now. So we couldn't do anything for my day. Like, not that we like, obviously all our bills are paid and whatnot, but excess was a little skimp. So we'll have to figure something else out for that. Other than that, it was hot, so we didn't really want to go out for much anyway. Like, it was nearly 100 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
So didn't want to do anything. We grilled a little bit. Jill made me a steak. Perfect.
Nice.
It was nice. Yeah, simple. Nice and simple.
Sweet.
Had a couple beverages, so on and so forth.
Good for you. So I don't sit still too often. So that Sunday morning, I was like, hey, I'm either going to be hyper productive today or like I got another crazy idea. And my wife was like, you cannot be hyper productive on Father's Day. That's ridiculous. And I was like, I could. I mean,
if it's your hobbies and you're left alone, that's okay.
I mean, it was mostly building like stuff and organizing things that needed to get dealt with.
Why do you suck?
So instead, she was like, no, we're not doing that. What's your wild idea? And I was like, let's go up to the North Shore by Lake Superior and just go hiking around, bring some stuff for like bonfire on the lake. and kid you not, like, so we went up. It was like 60 degrees. Just drove up, found a spot to hike around. The kids were like pretending that they were, I think, pirates, as they were like playing on the rocks and bouldering along the side of the lake. Built a bonfire and just hung out, and like, yeah, it was pretty perfect because it was kind of chilly, so the bonfire was just kind of perfect, and I had pulled the ultimate like old dad move where I fell asleep in my chair like next to the bonfire on the lake, and I was like, oh, yeah, yep.
You seem like you'll be an old man grunt type of guy.
For sure. Yep.
I love
For
that
sure.
you lean into it.
Oh yeah.
We're just old, dude.
I cannot wait. Like, I cannot wait to be there, and all the nonsense, all the trouble that I will cause, and just get to be like, oh, I had no idea. I can just pretend to be like sort of insane a little bit and be like, oh, I had no idea.
Not you faking senile.
Oh, for sure we're gonna do that. For sure. You know we're gonna do that. We're gonna like go someplace and gonna be like, oh, you're gonna be there too. You're gonna be there too.
I don't even improv. I couldn't see myself doing such.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure you can. Like, we were trying to bench somewhere and be like, let's see what we can let's see what sort of havoc we can create today.
I have ideas. Shit.
I know. See? Like, I'd be the guy that like I'd see the employees only sign and like just go into it and be like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
because I always wanted to know, so I have an opportunity to get in here.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you're wrong here, wrong area. Oh, sorry, memory slipping.
Which we need to
back here.
Yeah.
You start asking questions.
Right. But that's why we need to be like good dads and help our communities, so that y'all are going to be polite enough to not be mean to us, so we can do that stuff. Like, I want
Jensen.
I need
pants. No. Pants on the chair again. You take your pants off when you eat dinner. You just lay it on the chair next to you. Get comfortable.
The best.
Yeah, he's in here every Thursday. We don't say anything. He's nice, and he tips well. So.
I don't want to tell you how ironic that statement is.
I have to know. You know.
I can't believe you said that. As I had to change earlier, so I had a pair of pants in my office, and I was like, "How is this?" I was gonna be like, "That's not gonna be me," and I looked down, like, "Oh my gosh, they're right there." This is it's so bad. I just had to change into shorts because I gotta take my kids. Gotta take my kids to an event after this.
Oh boy, no.
Why'd you choose that of all the things? I'm always gonna have my pants on.
My head hurts. The back of my head hurts.
Oh. All right, what are we getting into? Let's change topic.
You're right.
Get out of here.
Okay, these are real tears. I promise y'all. It's funny. All right. My side of things. Recap. Week pretty calm. Me and Issa just getting back in line and whatnot. My mom's coming this weekend. I'm
Nice.
super stoked for that. She's pulling up tomorrow. She'll be here till like mid next week. So I'm excited.
All right.
I haven't seen my mom since June 22.
Oh dang!
Yeah,
It's been a minute.
it's been like almost 3 years to the date. So I'm excited to see my mom. She's gonna meet Issa for the first time, and yeah, I've missed my mom. My mom, for those who don't know, she as much as we've had tiffs and whatnot through our time, like she's one of my best friends. And I know she likes to say that growing up, I'm not one of your little friends. I'm like, but ma'am, you actually were one of my closest friends, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. Don't be playing on
I'm
it.
not one of your little friends. I'm like, so why do we go to the store and hang out together? Because that's what friends do.
This is exactly what this is. Don't even try.
The days that she had to be like, man, I guess I kind of was. I was like, yeah. And now we're friends as adults. That's good.
Yep.
It's good. So,
Good.
excited for that. She's bringing her fiance with her. I don't know if she's bringing the dogs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She told me last we spoke on the phone that she hadn't figured it out yet. I'm assuming she hasn't. Or she's not bringing them just for what she said, but there's plenty of space amongst my place and whatnot.
All right.
But yeah, that's for me this week. And Issa's trying to stand up by herself, like, and let go. So she's able to like hold the stick for like 2 seconds, and then
just be like, I'm out.
She'll be like, she'll hang on to a bar or something, and then she'll just drop her arms and like,
yeah.
So that's been cool to see. Yeah, that's my quick rundown.
Sweet.
I'm trying to get over the laughs. I was like, I keep picturing it.
So dumb.
You at your local Olive Garden. Can I get more breadsticks? Yes, Mr. Jensen.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay, so you sent me something earlier today.
Uh-huh.
And it was about words that people said incorrectly for a time. And man, did it bring a flashback to me.
I did.
I need to know yours first.
So I actually don't have any, like too many that I would remember saying incorrectly.
Oh, so we're just a brainiac and we always know words.
No, I just don't. I think there's just times where I've done dumb things and I just don't remember it. I just keep going. So I'm sure I've done dumb stuff. I just don't remember.
Sound dumb in this. Okay. All right. We here now. It was extra embarrassing is because it was the way that someone called me out for it. So there was a book series that I used to read called His Dark Materials. It's got the Golden Compass, the second book, and the Amber Spyglass. And I was waiting on a friend to return the book to the library so that I could take it out. And I was like, are you done with the subtle knife? And he's like, huh? I'm like, are you done with the subtle knife? The subtle knife? He's like, subtle? Subtle? No, sir. That word is subtle. And I was like,
yeah.
I never said it aloud, so my bad.
I mean, that's
the
good.
way he ragged on me at the lunch table.
Oh no.
Period,
oh no.
Rosy cheek. Your boy was rosy cheek. And I don't even get red like that, but your boy,
he was.
Oof. So he's like, yeah, you got to be subtle when you're talking about people.
He.
Okay, we taking shots.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, that was my word. I said it with confidence too. And mind you, I had been saying that word in my head for a hot minute. Actually, I messed up something in the story. I had the book first. He was waiting on me to return it.
Oh, and
because I had been saying subtle the entire time I read the book.
I mean, that's kind of how words go, though. Like, if you don't have the context for it, how in the world are you supposed to make sense of it? And you're just like, I'm gonna keep
Science. Science. Now, this one wasn't aware that I didn't have that problem, but I know that that's an easy one to trip up.
Yep.
Science. Man's laughter.
Yep. I was just gonna say man's
laughter.
Yep. Man's laughter was the one that I was like, no, he did not. He got 10 to 20 years for man's laughter.
For laughing too hard. Like, no. Manslaughter. Oh no.
Yep.
You got to put the right emphasis. Oh, that would, because I saw that particular video before, and I was like, man's laughter is wild.
Yep.
What about woman's laughter? What are we doing?
Yep. It's an epidemic out here. We gotta take care of that.
You gotta laugh.
Yeah, man. There were a couple funny ones on there. The therapy one was, I didn't believe that one.
No. But I've definitely broke that word down before, and I was like, ooh.
Yep.
They should find a different word.
Yeah.
It's like a scientist or someone who makes words creating lisp as the word for what someone has. That's just mean.
Yeah.
That's just mean.
Yeah.
The fear of palindromes is a palindrome.
No. Is it really?
Yes. All right, I'll pull it up.
You know, the person that developed it or created it had to be like, I know how to get him. I'm gonna get him in a cycle. Like they can't even say what they have.
A bebophobia. Pull it up over here. The fear of palindromes is a palindrome. What? How sick in the head do you have to be?
Well, that's mean. This is mean. Heartless.
It's exactly, dude. It's terrible.
Oh,
there's random stuff out there like that. Let's see. I had a mental health topic that I didn't tell you about, but that's because it's very simple. We're living in some trying times.
What? Nuh-uh. Everyone knows it's fine.
We're that dog in the meme sitting in the fiery room.
I'm sure it's fine. It's fine. I'm fine.
Fine. What are some ways that we can make the world a better place individually?
Ooh.
I figured we could just rattle some
off. My first thought, like right off the top of my head, was help coach a kid's sport. Like, get in there, just be like, hey, I'm your baseball coach for the summer. I don't know how to play baseball, but we're gonna make this a good old time.
That's a good one. Okay. I can't do that. I'm not signing up for that because I'm a custom parents out.
I mean,
one thing about your boy, he gonna tell you off if you start talking shit. Because we can teach these kids how to squabble right now, actually.
What happened to turn the other cheek? Come on now. What?
Huh? I mean, I'm gonna turn his cheek left and right.
Oh no.
She's just gonna talk to me about that one in heaven. You gonna be like,
Oh yeah.
"Hey,
We
I'm gonna
we got
forgive you, but you know you was wrong for that."
I do feel like he'd dap you up though and be like, but that was good. But it's not okay. Well,
You don't turn my phrases. Okay.
Yep.
You can turn other phrases, don't turn my phrases.
Yeah.
No, okay, that's a good one. Either teaching a sport or coaching a sport rather, or reffing a sport. I think should should be cycled through the parents of said sport. Everybody, because you're less likely to go talking mess if you're gonna be next on the chopping block. People retaliate.
Yep.
I liked. This is where the entire conversation came from. One of your posts earlier this week was the what ways can you make the world a better place? It's go home and be with your family. Go be good to your family. Like,
Yeah.
That one, because we don't pay attention that everything starts from this core central point, the family. And if we don't deal with what's going on in here, it's going to be rough out there.
Yeah.
So I did like that one a lot.
Yeah.
Let me really know.
I think volunteering.
Okay, that was literally my next one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was thinking about church. So I was like volunteering.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
but
they called me up.
Did they really?
Say that for another day.
No. What?
Nah, we'll say that for
another day. What did you? Oh.
Yeah. Nah. Pastor C.
No.
He sent one of the brethren on me.
Oh, did it? All right.
Yeah. He knows how to keep the person.
All right. There you go.
All right.
No, I think the idea of volunteering is good, not just because it's a good thing to do, but I think the value that it brings to how you get to see how you make an impact in people's worlds, whether it's like, bringing meals, helping people out, doing different things, like, and sometimes it's just getting to be relational with other people and hear some of their stories. Like I'm a little bit of a sucker, like with our kiddos, when we've done like volunteer work, like at different nursing homes. I'm a little bit of a sucker for hearing some of the old stories. Like, tell me what life was like growing up, because it's just cool to hear real life experiences where they're like, this is like how we dealt with the nerves of Cold War era, or like
the Great Depression, because there's still some folk.
Yeah. Or volunteering, even like church stuff. I think it's fun to just serve alongside people. Like we even volunteered and did like a cleanup at a park in the local area. It was just it was a park I didn't even know existed, because we're just not on that side of town too much, and we went and cleaned up and got to see the kiddos help out. And so at the end, there were like just these like three guys fishing, and they were like, thank you guys so much for cleaning up. This is such an amazing thing, and so cool that you're doing this. And it made us feel like we had really done something really meaningful. So like, yes, we had also done that for the park, but it's kind of cool to feel like you're a part of something or making an impact.
I agree with that. One of the favorite things that I had when I was working at Companions Animal Hospital was every year we would close the hospital for a day to go and clean up part of the highway. It was a part that the doctor had sponsored, and every year, right by Apollo High School, we would go clean out in front of there, the trench and whatnot, and that always made me feel good. Like, there was a time in my life that I used to keep a bag on me because I'd walk everywhere and I'd pick up trash and just drop it in my trash when I got home.
Yeah.
I mess with that one a lot. Piggybacking off that, though, is being charitable. One of my favorite things is knowing that I've been blessed with many provisions and that I can pass them off to someone who needs them. I keep water bottles in my car, and I've got dog food that I started carrying with me this year, so we can pass those out when we see dogs, with their owners and they're homeless. It's last year I really started stepping up in the charitable acts, like giving the dollars out of my pocket more without like thinking that they're gonna go use it for whatever. Where I'm like, that's not why I should be doing it. It just should be because my heart posture says so.
Yeah.
Like, it's made me feel better and better the more that I do it.
So, yeah.
I like being
true. Let's see. Another thing I was gonna say is just get to know your neighbors. Like,
ooh, good one. We're missing out on that a whole lot right now.
Yeah, like just know your people that are around you. Just get to know them if you can. It's good. It's a good thing. Get to know, like, I think it'd just be fun. I wish. So, I mean, I know we've talked about this, but like white people can be a little suspicious when like you start being like, "Hey, would you like some brownies?" And they're like, "What'd you do?" I'm like, "I'm not okay." Like, I didn't do anything to him. So like, I would love the idea of just like taking some traffic cones and just like blocking off the road a little bit and like just have a block party. Let's make some food.
Block party, yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, you got a speaker? Is like, sweet. Play some music.
I was like, where are you going with this? I'm like, you and your subtle jabs toward your own content.
Because if I
hilarious to me.
No, because like if I was the guy that just like pulled out like a grill in the road and was like, "Who wants food?" White people are usually like, "That guy's probably seeing things, isn't he? He's got some imaginary friends."
I don't think I agree with that.
No?
I guess it depends on where you're at. You are in the Midwest, but I'm like, there's plenty of
not. Oh yeah, I don't think on the coast, like bigger cities. I think people are much more like open to things.
I'm thinking even like small towns in the South and whatnot. But it is a different environment. You are more in meshed together with other cultures and whatnot. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
white people be pulling up to black barbecues sometimes. Like,
that's because they're better. Like, and they're better in every way.
You're like, come through, man. We don't complain, come party.
Yeah. It's coming out.
Man, you're jabs. I tell you what. More people need to do it. More of your kind need to call it one of your kind.
It's so boring.
More mine. We have different things to talk about, but we gotta call ourselves out. I look at it like this: black people gotta call out black people, and white people gotta call out white people. And it's not that it can only be called out that way, but there has to be accountability in specific zones, and the broader conversation come out of that. But it's a point of reflection,
Yeah.
I'm not looking for a white man to tell me how to reflect upon my life as much as a white man's not looking for me to tell them how to reflect upon their life. But it's not just of race, it's of men need to talk to men, women need to talk to women, while also being able to accept conversations across the aisle. Democrats and Republicans, same thing. We gotta start holding these deeper invested conversations amongst our groups where it's like, do we actually want change ever in this? Because what we're living is not that. It has to be a push.
I think
inner push.
Yeah, I think it's like that's a good way to think about it. Like the inner push. Like I think there's just a greater accountability and responsibility if someone within your experience or your belief system is like, "Hey, we're not healthy," and you're like, "Well, you just broke the facade. Like, what'd you do that for?"
Because I want us to actually prosper and thrive.
Right.
They're like, nah, you're with the enemy. I'm like, I'm your best friend.
Yep.
anyone ever was. Like,
Yeah.
we don't call each other out enough.
Yeah.
It's one of the things that we talk about so often on this show is accountability and self-reflection.
Yeah.
From the individual side to the cultural side to our societal side, where Americans have to talk to Americans, where it's like, bro, we can't be worried about left, right, and center over around the world. We're fucked up. Like, we're going through stuff, and it has to be us that says something, because we're not listening to anybody else. Mark
No.
are not. We're just not going to listen to anybody else. So we have to be a part of our own growth, and can't expect it to come from anyone else.
Yeah.
So, shoot, let's get ready to get out of here. I think we left with plenty of good advice there for the last subject. Like, I don't have to really just see all of this period.
Yeah. Just do that.
Past the point of Brandon not wearing pants during.
I have shorts on.
Sure. All right, y'all. We'll see you next time. Peace and love. Brandon's Pantless.